Okay guys, I'm going to make you this short little video on how to do event attacks. The event island is going to be to the left side of the main island. It only pops up for PvP events, and events like the breeding event, the fortification event, and the training event, they don't have the island. They just have a little icon off to the side. It's a diamond shape like the store version is. When you go into the island, you're going to see a couple of different tabs. Once it loads. And I'm using Sam's Big Base for this because she has Android version and I can't make videos like this on my iPhone. Okay, so once it loads, you're going to see a couple of different tabs at the top. You're going to see the lore tab, which is going to give you a little bit of information on whatever dragon they're showcasing for this event. This one happens to be for Kimerak, and it just has like a little backstory. They change from event to event. Sometimes they run the same one 2 in a row. Usually it's something different. Then when you go into the Armory tab, you're going to see the chests. And you get free bronze chest, I think 5 times a day, and you get a free silver chest once a day, and it resets every 24 hours. This runs on, the game runs on Pacific Standard Time, so it resets, I think, at 5 o'clock on Pacific Time. So you'll see there are the different options. The bronze gives you just basic items, egg tokens, like 30 egg tokens, like 1 healing potion. Sometimes it gives you inner fires, which is something that you need for PvP events. The silver chest always gives you runes. The basic runes that you get for it are going to be like regular runes or rare runes. You have the opportunity to get epic or legendary once you open 30 of those chests. And then you have the gold chest on the end, and those ones give you super awesome items. I recommend only spending your gems on the gold chest. So if you save up 4,000 of them, you can open 10 at a time. And opening 10 at a time is going to give you 10 different chests full of the bigger items. You can end up with, I think one that I got today was like 3,000 egg tokens. You can get the black pearls that you need to build the dragon perches. You get sometimes you get the event sigils, things like that, but they're always super awesome prizes. So I recommend only spending your gems on gold chest. If you want to spend just to open one with the 800 gems, that's up to you, but it's a better deal to do the 40, to do the 10 chests for 4K rubies. You get more at a time and it gives you better options. So you can open the free ones, and then you can also spend. I don't spend on the bronze or on the silver chest. I don't really think they're worth it. So this one gave 1 common healing potion. Then you have the prizes and ranks tab. When you open prizes and ranks, it shows you the points rank for yourself. Then it gives you the points achievement tab, which will show you how many points you've accumulated through the event, and you also earn prizes at certain milestones. So it will show you at the top, it'll say you have 2K points and then what prizes you qualify for. So Sam has already opened her first handful of prizes. So once you open each one of these, some of them will give you sigils, like the 1K gave her 125 sigils. You can press the plus sign and it'll show you what other stuff comes with that prize pack. So she got energy, rubies, sigils, things like that. Some of them don't give you don't get a sigil at every single point, like prize point. So her next one is 2.6k points, and she needs 593 more points to go. Once you earn your sigils, which look like, in this case, they look like the little gold coins. It'll say Fall 17 Destiny Sigils, and you can spend those in the Seasons tab. Sam and I both recommend not doing more than one line per season for your first season, and after that only doing 2 at the most, unless you plan on spending massive amounts of money, which I don't recommend either. You can win certain dragons for each season. Each season has 4 standard dragons that it comes with, and then there is a bonus dragon usually. This season, Kimarak, Spindra, and Gargula are the 3 regular dragons, and then Moonfang is the mythic. The mythic dragon can only be obtained by completing all 3 of the primary dragons lines, so you have to complete them all the way to the end before you can get Moonfang. This season, the bonus dragon is going to be Necrix. Necrix is by far rated the number 1 dragon of this season. He's a hunter style dragon, which is the ones that are tap to fire, and he's a complete badass. He spits blood, so anything that spits blood I think is a complete badass. So Sam has started this line for Necrix, and each box of the line costs a certain amount of sigils. So the first couple of them are going to cost only 100, and then once you get up to a certain point, they're going to start costing more. Now you're going to have to collect each box to get up to where the dragon is available. So in Necrix's line, she still has about 6 more boxes to go, and then you'll be able to claim the Necrix egg. Since most of you are starting fresh from the game, you're going to need to make sure that your incubator is upgraded to level 4, I do believe it is, to be able to incubate the Necrix egg, because he comes in starting out in the orange tier. Once you obtain Necrix's egg, after that, you still work on the same line, and you're going to gain more items, and then you're going to come up to the next evolution stone. Seasonal dragons are the only dragons other than Ember that require evolution stones. Now, the reason that we say that you should only work on one line at a time is because if you don't get evolution stones, once you get to a certain level, it's level 7, then you're capped out at just that if you don't get the evolution stones. I screwed up mine on my first season and got a couple of dragons, but I don't have the stones for them, so they're capped out at level 7, and I can't evolve them past that. Seasonal dragons have not repeated in seasons thus far, not saying that they won't. So Necrix's first evolution stone is going to be green, and you're going to work up to getting those. And there are several stones past that. There's green, and then you go to gold here, and so on and so forth, all the way to the end of the line, which is the obsidian stone, which are the strongest dragons, is obsidian tier. This season, they also offered something else that's new. It's called a Dragon Rider. Those are in beta versions right now. Grog is the only rider that is available to everybody at this time. He is supposed to boost your dragon's power, attack, and defense, and I have heard lots of really good things that he's a complete badass. Once the Atlas version opens for everybody, and it's not just in beta, there are the option to have other riders, but we'll talk about that later. Then the next thing that you're going to look into tab-wise is going to be the battle tab. Once you open the battle tab, you'll see that the officers have highlighted some teams that they are working on attacking. Those are going to be highlighted in red. When you look at them, you'll see that there are some teams, in this case, have more points than Sam's current team, which is the Flame Heroes. So Flame Heroes and this top team here has lost their flag to the 50X Warriors. Now, if you go down to where it says Rogue Wing Mafia, they are very, very, very close to capturing the flag from Rogue Wing Mafia. You have to be 1,000 points in advance of the other team to be able to capture the flag. In this case, they have taken the Drago Riders flag, and it shows you can see on there When the crest pops up all the way on the end where the green line is, that will indicate that you have completely captured that flag. The red targets are the ones that the officers have picked to be the best targets that we should be able to take from the team. And the other ones that it'll show you down underneath, like it shows the top three after that are ones that they have lost, and then it's going to continue on down to ones that's 0, and then all the way at the bottom it will show you the ones that you have either beaten or that you have more points than the other team does, but they're not targeted. So I'm going to go into and show you how to do one battle from this. On one of them, I'm going to do the Rogue Wing Mafia because they're almost there to win. So when you go into attack, you're going to click the green button on the side, and it's going to be the attack button. And then after that, it's going to load the opposing team's page. It's going to show the members ranked in order from the most powerful down to the lowest. Each team member offers a different amount of points. So in this team's case, their top player, Rogue Drew, who is also the leader of the Rogue Wing Mafia, he's a level 47. It shows in a little bubble off to the side. So he's a level 47, and then it's going to go all the way down. Each team member offers different points. He's the highest ranked player on their team, so he's worth 118 points, and so on down, 117, 116, and then down to the lower levels that are only going to offer less points. Like, see, once you started getting down into the lower 40 levels, because this is a Gold League 2 team, they are higher ranked than we are at Silver 1. So even this level 36 is only worth 88 points in this case, where on our league they're going to be worth a little bit more because the teams are smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and attack Joan of Arc with Sam's dragons that she currently has, and that's going to be worth 117 points. When the choose your attack box pops up, it's going to give you 3 options: basic, super, and mega, and it shows you how much points each attack is worth. Basic is only going to be the standard 117. The super attack is going to be a 4 times bonus of the original point, so it's going to put you at 468 points. And then you have the option to do mega attacks. Mega attacks are such a waste of points and energy, because you can get almost the same amount of points for one mega attack on a super attack if you use inner fires. Mega coins that you need to do a mega attack cost so much. They require 20 inner fires and I think like 20 energy packs, which is so much. You can do so many more attacks to triple the amount of points from one mega attack. So I don't recommend using them and wasting them. Super attacks are okay if you have the energy points to spend on them. In this case, I'm just going to choose a basic. Also, at the bottom of that box, it's going to show you your inventory list. It's going to show your the amount of energy that you currently have, the amount of inner fires that you currently have, which is the silver shield with the lightning bolt on it, the amount of mega coins that you have, the amount of energy packs that you have. In Sam's case, she has 4, and then there is the count of your total amount of gems. So when you go ahead and click the basic attack, it's going to start the battle, and it's going to give you the option to pick your dragon. It's just going to be just like a typical battle. I'm not exactly 100% sure on which dragons that Sam has on her base. I haven't played on this team since we started our own, and I haven't taken a look at Sam's big base in a while. Now, when it loads up, you're going to see a map of the island that you're going to be attacking for the other player. In this case, and in case of any attacks, I recommend you check the layout of the base before you select your dragon, because it's going to depend on the layout on which dragons are going to function the best. So there are going to be different types of towers on each island depending on how their base is set up, so you're going to want to optimize the use of those towers to benefit your dragons. This is going to be for any attack, not just the event attacks, this is a strategy I recommend that you use on every single attack that you do. You should always read your base first before you select a dragon. Some bases you could take out with one dragon, some you're going to need to take out with two, depending on what dragons you have, or so on and so forth. In this case, I haven't seen what the base looks like yet, but there's going to be a couple of different options depending on what dragons that Sam has here. Warrior dragons are going to be good for the second dragon attack because they take more health. So if you attack with a hunter dragon, which are the ones that you tap to fire, you're going to be able to move around the base fairly quickly and take out any problematic towers that the warrior dragon can come in and clean up. I'm going to try to do this attack with one dragon. I think she has Kanaris on this account, so I should be able to solo this base with that dragon. If not, then I'll use a second one. But it's all going to be dependent on what dragons that you have, how the base is going to work, and what you can use to your advantage and disadvantage. Okay guys, so I'm having a little trouble getting the attack to load, so I'm just going to show you how to equip an inner fire, and then I'm going to exit the video. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull up your dragon roster, and it's going to show you all of the dragons that you have, and you're going to go into, apparently it's not going to work right, but you're going to go into the equip button on the side for your dragon, and it's going to pull up this box. It's going to give you the option to equip runes or boost. You're going to want to hit boost, and then down at the bottom you're going to see the extra box for spells. Sam already has her inner fire equipped, so I'm just going to show you where it's located. It's going to show you a list of all of the bonus spells that you have for each dragon, and all you're going to do is select the one that you want. Now, inner fires are for battle events only, so don't use them for anything else because it just wastes them, so just save them. So once you have it equipped, you're all set to go. You have your dragon attack and HP set, and then you'll have your inner fire. And when you go into attack, it's going to pull this same screen back up again, and then you're just going to check it to activate it. So then once you start the battle, it's going to be activated and ready to go. Now, inner fires will give you bonus points for each attack that you do. I do believe it doubles it, so you're going to have double points available for that particular attack. And in case you didn't know anything about the event, there is a section in the event that says info. It's the first tab next to battle. So you can go in there and look, and it will show you whatever it is that you need to know. I have saved all of the information in our group, so you shouldn't really have to worry about that. Other than that, hopefully this helps, guys.